Hi everyone, I'm Caroline Hughes. I'm Loyola Academy class of 2014 and I'm here with Mr. Taylor. So I first found out about the girls being kidnapped in Nigeria over spring break. It happened on April 14th and I was on some obscure website. I like to keep up with different news and political stuff that might not always be happening on the big screen. And so it was over spring break. And I read some really small article, and I thought 250 girls. That's all of the girls in our graduating class just going missing overnight. That's obscure. And so I was so frustrated over that, just that someone would do that.
I'm Joe Taylor. I'm the head of the human rights group Pax Christi here at Loyola Academy. Carolyn emailed me that she was interested in the situation of the kidnapping of the girls by the terrorist group Boko Haram. I had not even heard of the terrorist group or the kidnapping. So when Carolyn came in, it was the end of the day. I was tired and unintentionally discouraged her. And when she began to cry, I realized how much I had dashed her hope, which is really what our group is all about. So I got going on doing something about it, researched it, found some petitions, and then we began to act.
Hi, I'm Merit Bahati and I'm Loyola Academy senior class of 2014. I knew about the kidnappings kind of around the time it happened. I just didn't know to how large of a scale, how many girls have been kidnapped. Because my stepdad's from Nigeria, so we keep up with the news about the girls, people being kidnapped and things happening. And I wasn't till later, I think 2-3 days later after we'd found out about the kidnappings, that we learned about this, how many girls had been kidnapped. And that's what really surprised me about how the number of people that just weren't being looked at, looked for, how Caroline said before about how that's half our senior class. And it's just if half of us went missing, I would hope that someone came looking for us, but no one did, and the news just didn't pay attention to that. So that's kind of what really made me passionate, made me want to do something about this.
Hi guys, my name is Brian Malawa, class of 2014. I found out about this sad news from my math teacher, Miss Crime, and I was really surprised. I didn't know about it because most of my family is from Nigeria. My dad, my sisters, they all live in Nigeria, and I was surprised no one told me about this. And when I found out, I was really devastated because my sister is working in she's having service in a village in Nigeria where it's actually happening, and I just felt like that could be my sister, that could be my cousin, and I just felt I was really sad. No one really made a big deal about it. So that was one of my reactions to it.
So I was in Mr. Taylor's office and we were online looking at different news articles and different YouTube videos, trying to put together something that we could send out to the Pax Christi members at Loyola. And I walk out and I'm still really upset, and the first person I see is Nonya.
So when I started talking to Caroline, she was talking to me about the Boko Haram situation, and I knew about the whole thing, but I didn't really think twice about it because my family's from Nigeria, so I hear about these things a lot. And so when I saw Caroline upset, it started to make me wonder, I don't know, what can I do? So the part that really upset me was that they were kidnapping the girls because the Boko Haram don't believe in Western education, and I take my education very seriously going to Loyola Academy, so it really upset me. And Caroline and I started getting more involved by me sending her articles about the whole kidnapping, and then we kind of just went on from there.
After meeting with Caroline, I decided to really investigate the situation, found a couple of petitions online, and sent them to the 90 active Pax Christi members here at Loyola Academy.
After I also heard about the news, I made sure I signed a petition and I sent it on Facebook. And I made a Twitter feed about the Bring Back Our Girls. And I was also involved in a rally in downtown Chicago to tell the world about this situation, since most people didn't know about it. When we were walking on the streets of downtown, people were asking us what is this for? And we just explained to them, and they were all surprised. One of the most really eye-opening thing was when they read all the names of the girls at the rally. That was really like touching. Like they all had a story, and it was really sad.
So this story started with me just happening to stumble upon like one simple news article, and then getting really emotional about the story, going to see Mr. Taylor, talking to my friends, and it became much more personal as I realized how many people who I knew who were directly affected by this issue.
I think we forget just how connected the world is. Nigeria is 6,100 miles away from Loyola Academy, but us students were able to learn about it and know about it, and the impact that social media had on it, how we found out through Twitter, through Facebook, before the mass media took it.
So this is how the story impacted a few of us here. Now Loyola Academy, it's your turn to do your part in the campaign and bring back our girls.